Hello! Hello everyone! Carby's on a 30 stream streak. Where has my life gone? It's true. Mr. Wigglybot is here, so is Mr. Wiggly, Carby, Taliono, Fossabot, H. Potter, hello. And that's it so far. And Moonsilver. Hi, Moonsilver. So on the weekend, I tried to do a couple more recipes, but there was one I couldn't figure out. No matter how many times I tried, I could not figure out how to make a custom singularity so that we could finish off all the singularities. Hi, D-Groot. Nice to see ya. Yeah, so there's a singularity. No, that's not it. There's a recipe somewhere in the mod itself that tells you how to make it, and I can't replicate it through Cube. I can't figure out how to make it in a data pack. So I've asked the mod dev. He might know a way that it can be done, and then we could build out from there. How far down do I want to go? Like, ideally, we could like plug that hole up down there with like something black to make it feel like it's really dark and gloomy, and it just goes into sort of nothingness. But anyway, hey Darks Wolf, then there was a couple of errors in the quest book that were pointed out to me. They've been fixed up. So in the this is meshed up. This chapter here was asking for crushed skystone, which doesn't exist. And then if you open up the recipe, it was looking for crushed blackstone. So that's been now fixed to say skystone blocks. I do need to get all of these things out, so we'll smash through them really quickly because there's stuff in there that we've already done. So hello Aradawa, hello. Oh, and I did a thing with regards to create stuff. So who was that one? TJD, of course it was TJD. Oh, 1 second. Okay, so I was thinking, right, we have recipes for making concrete
Trivia
through like this, but you know, with normal water, not witch water. But then I thought, what if you could make concrete via this guy? So now you can throw concrete onto a depot, and it will make, yeah. So you can wash it, but now you can also throw it on this. You know, because like, why not? That was my thinking. Why not? Boot Silver trivia question: category greatest music, difficulty easy. What singer had two nicknames, Chairman of the Board and Old Blue Eyes? What if you can make Crying Obsidian that way too? Oh, hang on. Sinatra. Frank Sinatra is correct. Old Blue Eyes. We need some more torches and get out there and throw some lighting around. I also need to make a roof for this building. Crying Obsidian. Hey, Monkey Border. I think if you were going to make Crying Obsidian, it would make more sense for it to be with, like witch water. What do you reckon? Witch water and obsidian makes, Crying Obsidian? Haunting obsidian, that's not a bad idea too. 4 obsidian around a bucket of water. Lyra? What kind of terracotta was that? Black terracotta. Yeah, I think witch water and obsidian makes some sort of sense. Thank you for your contribution. And thank you, Lyra. Oh, we were making the plate thing. Just want a way to automate it. Okay. Okay, hang on. Curse Forge. Open folder. Cube.js. Recipes. Create. Filling. Alright, so here's my filling recipes. So if we take... So this one here will also take... If you throw quartz crystal up there with water, then it will turn them into quartz. So if we do the same thing, this is the output, and we say Minecraft... crying obsidian. And we want Minecraft obsidian. And the fluid is Sequentia witch water. That. We should be able to say Cube.js. Oh, Cube.js. Reload server scripts. Reload. 145 stream streak from Aradawa and Taliono, both of them. Thanks, guys. Okay, so now if we look up Crying Obsidian, there's now a filling by spout recipe, witch water, 1 bucket of witch water, and an obsidian gives you Crying Obsidian. How many... Big Al, how many, oh, never mind. Hang on. Oh, I can just look it up. So 4 of those gives you 1. So this is a better recipe. It's a more, Did I remove the crafting recipe? I mean, I can. Minecraft ends _ crying _ obsidian. If I say .id. Obsession, wow. I think that's correct. Where's something that I have definitely removed the recipe ID? I know I've done it this way before. I just got to find one just to make sure that I've remembered it correctly. Dude, weak. Won't be in spawn adjacent. This is me trying to figure out how to make a tough quantum singularity. This is items that we're hiding in JEI. So I've... Oh, the netherite smithing upgrade. That's tags, that's spawn, Jason, that doesn't count. Fluids doesn't count. Blocks doesn't count. The transmuter recipe, maybe that's one. The flowers, that's not so good. Dude, I know I've done it. Hey, Patty, how you doing, buddy? There's one. That's the recipe ID at the bottom there. Minecraft :ENS _ crying _ obsidian. And then we just added that into filling. So yeah, so that should be enough, right? If if I reload Cube again, then that crafting recipe should be gone, and the only way that you can do it is by... Did it reload already? Maybe it did reload already. Crying obsidian. Yep, so the crafting recipe is gone. So at the moment you can only do it this way. If I wonder if I go back into here, I'd have to look up how to make a haunting recipe. But this is the filling recipe here. This is all the different colors of concrete, and this is how to make that each item into that thing. So there's soul sand with witch water as well. So they're all sort of programmed in so you can do them this way as well. Ah, you're all good, Patty. Don't worry about it. All good to go. Yeah, Big Al does it all the time. I like it. Makes Big Al sound like desperately excited about everything. Every tiny little thing. Ah! I found a website today, which I spent too much time on at work because I was meant to be working. Where you can feed prompts into an AI thing and then it will spit out a song. It was called Suno? I think it was Suno. Some of the songs it made were actually not bad. Clearly not like a person singing or anything like that. Someone like a little bit sort of unhinged-y sort of sounding, but some of the stuff that came out of it was really good. Okay, now we're gonna try and check these quests out because I had my attention distracted. Mess around with that. Yeah, I was surprised. That's a flint mesh. That is iron. Saw someone use something like that. Songs were really good. Yeah, the stuff that I was getting out of it was surprisingly good. Right, so that unlocks that. Oh, now these... That's endstone. Oh, it's still endstone. Oh, because the crushed endstone is in there. Doy. Whoops. Alright, here, have that. You give me these. Crushed endstone. There we go. So that should be a quest. Suno. Yeah, I had fun. It was... Probably spent more time on it than I should have, you know, considering I should have been working, but I tried to do it like between breaks and stuff. Okay, these are not sending out a toast at all. Why is that? Disable completion toast is false. So why am I not getting a notification that I've completed any of these quests? Yeah, like some of the voices are not like they're not easy to listen to because you know like they're just not very clear. But the result that came out of it was like surprisingly good. I was impressed. All right, can I make heavy engineering block? We needed electrum. Okay, so electrum we should be able to make in the induction smelter, so that might be already done. Oh, that's heaps of electrum. And oh, okay, so we got a toast for that. There's our electrum singularity. What do you have in there? Oh, that's a nickel. We're gonna have to make a nickel space downstairs because that was one that we didn't plan for. There's electrum. So Bronze. Ah, bronze. We're going to have to make bronze. Tickle. Electrum. Oh, that's a different electrum to what I made. Alright, well, I mean, that gives me my electrum anyway. Oh, wait. No, because we need a thing. Okay, electrum. Right, so if we need to make... that'll do... generator. I need at least 2 of these. Let's go with 8 of those. Oh, that'll do. Oh, where's my furnace? That'll do furnace. That'll do furnace. That'll do. Then we want to make this. Alright, so 2 of those. Pipes. I need 2 pipes. Take a stack of pipes. I'll take a pipe wrench. I need the sophisticated linking tool. Got your new PC on Friday. Nice. What specs did you go with? Third barrel 3. I need limited barrel 2. Limited barrel 2. I got 2 for the time being. I need some blackstone. Massive blackstone bricks. Now we need more than that. Love getting a new PC. You want a new one now? Trying to figure out a way to salvage something so I can make one to hook up to my TV. Fellas, calm down. Okay, so we need to go into here. Because let's see, how many do we have? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that means we've got 22, because we've got 11 on that side. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we've got 46 here. And I think there's 50 total. Three, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19, 20, 23, 26, 29, 32, 35, 39, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 50. There are 50 singularities and I made enough space for 46 of them. That was very clever. Wonder if maybe I didn't count this side properly and I had left it so that they were in the corner there. Either way, I'm going to do 2 on each corner. So there's going to be 2 up here. All the premise of keeping everything in alphabetical order has gone out the window. I need a pickaxe again. Oh, whoops. No, that's wrong. Those need furnaces under them. Yeah, you and you. Now, under here we also have that line, which we now need to extend. Oh, hang on. No, no. Hey, Enreva's here. Hey, Enreva.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Laughing face.
Hello, hello. Enreva's been the bugs. Well, not squashing, but letting us know about all the bugs. Look at my DMs. I will. Hey, hey, hey. Oh. Thanks, Enreva, for 500 bits. Hi, Tola Gas. Oh. Should I sleep? Nah. Nah, we don't need sleep. We are men of action. Oi. Skills. Nice one. Thanks again, Enreva. And check out the PC. i5 12400, 16 gigs of RAMs. Nice. Did you get a video card in it? Like anything like that? There we go. None. Oh my god. None. 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 There you go. That was a lot easier. Not sure on how to check. Hey, Canik, how you doing? Right, I need 2 compacting upgrades. Not compacting, compressing. This guy. Got back from holiday, nice. There we go. Where'd you go on holiday? These are out of range. Oh, jeez, Dark Coaster. Oh, and Loveless is here as well. Dark Coaster with the raid, and Loveless Ty with the 31-month sub. Thank you very much. Hi, Darko. It's good to see Dark Coaster back streaming again. Went to Bakewell in the Mittens. This sounds familiar. Did you tell us that before you went? I feel like you told us that before you went. Dark Coaster was the ultimate modding maestro, blending penguins and coffee with their latest obsession. Sky 5, jeez. And RimWorld. They've been deep in development from Sky Factory retirements to Twitch integrated RimWorld adventures. Will they ever give up on modded survival? Never gonna give you up. Catch them crafting live or check out the chaos post stream. Darko, thank you for the gigantified emote. Undefined. I haven't figured that one out yet, but I figured out how to catch those in CCI at least. We figured that out on Friday. But I haven't figured out how to capture that in my script yet. But one day. Until then, thanks for Undefined. Dark Coaster, thank you so much. Bakewell for its tart, but the real star is Bakewell pudding. Bakewell pudding. Ooh. MC with a free cookie. Thanks, MC. Oh, jeez. Okay. Caddick with the helper mob. Thank you, Caddick. Oh, that reminds me. I can set the dog loose. Okay. Thermopylae. Guess who just woke up? Is it me? Caddick renaming the Wiggly assistant. Let's get these fellas helping us out. Oh! House of Craft is official with the crash. Thank you. Oh, yellow. Yeah. NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3600. Probably 3060. I would imagine, Patty. That's pretty decent. Sorry. Don't be sorry. Apps. Yeah, what's the first thing that you installed on your new PC, Patty? And welcome everyone from RimWorld, by the way. Welcome RimWorld people. Hope that you enjoyed the stream over there. What was that, 9 hours? Oh, there. A 3600 would have cost like 40 grand. You installed all the games you could play. Oh, who's that helper mob? House of Crafters with a helper mob, thank you. Number 1, Dark Osto. Number 2, Enriva. Number 3, Steve. Oh, there's still dudes over here. Wait, jeez. How do I know you don't have 40 grand? I don't have 40 grand. Also, I don't have a 36,000 GPU. That you could have. Well, I mean, you could. good, Patty. We get everyone? Oh, no. Heals. Good work, Caddock the dog. Whoop, sit. Cocoa beans. So happy here with it. Nice. That's the main thing. Millet seed. Is that a new seed? I need to get this mini seed farm in alphabetical order. Millet. We're looking for millet. Oh, hang on, I haven't even picked up my stuff yet. Twins. I've still got a grave full of stuff in the floor downstairs. In the floor downstairs? That's right. Alright, so we think that we have all of the seeds, right? So what we might do, as far as seeds go, if we said this was A to F, like G to... let's say A to K, J through S, and then T onwards. So A to K. So you're fine, garlic, cucumber... corn, asparagus, parsnip, you would belong over in this section. Grape. Kiwi just scrapes in. Parsnip, hang on, is that 2 parsnips? Oh, he's Silverus.
I knew a Wiggly down on the mushroom farm. He was a fun guy.
Hey,
Darko Daddy.
Silverus, do you know why the mushroom went to the party? Because he was a healthy alternative to traditional party snacks. Thank you for the 16 months, dude. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Let's work on not dying again. Started playing the older Cuboid. This is close to a release, I would say. Hovering over the nuke button. What? What? Yeah, I made 2 parsnip seeds. Alright. You're out of here. Well, there's more parsnips. More! What can I do with all these parsnips? Okay, Electrum, throw. You have one question. I have a test world and I made the thing to go to the overworld, but how do I get back? In the new version or the old one? I think it tells you. In the old one, I'm pretty sure it tells you. In the old one. Okay. So you go to the end first, right? Key cannot be retrieved. You'll be well advised to ensure you place it in a position you wish it to stay. To enable it, place the veil between the dimension and the target dimension. Because I guess in the old version, you know, you're just sort of expected to fight the dragon and then leave through the portal. You know, when you finish, you'd go jump back through the portal. Yeah. I'll wait for Darkswolf then to come back. I think what I might do is temporarily, once you enter the nether, I might give you a waystone as a reward. because at the moment I don't think there's any way to get back. Yeah, I'm gonna add an item. So I'm gonna add a waystone. Alright, so Dark's Wolf Den. Here's what you're meant to do, right? If you follow the quest line, what's left in the end, you would get to this point here. No, not this point. After this, you fight the dragon and it tells you this is a portal appears around the base of the central pillar that the dragon rests on. We believe that stepping into this portal will teleport you back home. Waystone quest is second in the end quest line. There you go. There's a waystone there, and you get a bonus waystone. So you would use one waystone at your base, and then another one when you get to the end. And then, to make it even easier, we're also adding another one now when you get into the nether. So when you enter the nether, you get another waystone, and you use that to go back as well. And you get a warp stone as well. You get several warp stones. So there are options. There are definitely options for how to get there and back. You just have to be willing to put in the work. One tells her friend she's getting married for the 4th time. How wonderful. I hope you don't mind me asking what happened to your first husband. He ate poisonous mushrooms and died. Oh, how tragic. What about your second husband? He also ate poisonous mushrooms and died. Oh, how terrible. I'm almost afraid to ask about your third husband. He died of a broken neck. Broken neck? Wouldn't eat the mushrooms. Wouldn't eat the mushrooms. Isn't that just typical? Alright, so this is parsnippery. So we'd made too many parsnips. That is strawberries. So they belong in this section as well. Hey, sub. Zucchini, that goes over here. Zucchini. Brussels sprout is in the correct spot. Rye is not. I would go in here. This is for ease of figuring out where everything is. Right, then we got cantaloupe, cactus fruit, cabbage, arrowroot, kohlrabi, that fits in there. Peas doesn't. Peas, cranberry, sesame seeds. What do we say? S. This goes to S, right? So you're out of here. Canola, cloudberry, kale, alfalfa, scallion. Pumpkin. So pumpkin belongs over here too. Right, then what do we have? Bean. Bean goes into here. Nettles is fine. Tomato goes over here. That's winter squash. Corn. Cattail. Hey, it's Duckos, they're still there. Sava, chia, jicama. That's 8k. Huckleberry. Huckleberries Still fits over here too. Quinoa. It's before tea. A broccoli. Rhubarb is correct. Melon is correct. Wheat is not correct. A melon, wheat, bamboo, that's over here. That's sugarcane. Sugarcane does fit. Cactus does not. Carrot does not. Might have to change up our sorting method. Hi, Hermit. Potatoes fine. Sweet berries fine. Industrial hemp fiber. Do I have a spare space over here? Yes. Just. How was the weekend? That was alright. How was yours? Spinach, netherwort, scallion, pumpkin, and the rest. So everything should be sorted by letter. We've grouped them into letters. So millet goes in there, and so does mustard. Mustardo. Alright. And 2 stacks of parsnips. And cocoa beans. Oh, another. Oh my god, so many parsnips. Okay. We do need to check these recipes because I went back and changed some of them. So, rhubarb. I just need to make sure that they have the recipe, because what I found out was I found the file that had the original seed transmutation recipes in it, and I fixed the mistakes that I could see. So I just need to make sure that these all have a transmuting recipe in them, and that the recipe doesn't have like a lost or, you know, missing texture item or something. Kale. I saw kale up there. Yeah, kale. Agave. Yeah. Okra. Yep. Sweet potato. Yep. Asparagus. Yep. Parsnip. Yep. I like these recipes. They all sort of make it like a weird kind of sense. Right, broccoli, winter squash, cactus fruit, like a cantaloupe and an agave. That makes sense to me. Brussels sprout, yeah. Kiwi, yeah. Grape is there. We got coffee beans, yep. Ginger, yep. Bell pepper, yep. Cucumber, yep. Garlic, yep. Barley, yep. Quantum thingy. Quantum thingy. Quantum thingy. Ginger and garlic make an onion. Chili pepper. Yep. Sorry, everyone. We're just going to smash through this real quick. we're doing all right. I'm not going to do any of these today. I just want to make sure that they can be done. Garlic, onion, leek, all part of the allium family. Basically, they are cousins. Cousin, do you want to play bowling? You know, it's been so long since I played that game, I don't even remember what that guy's voice sounded like. Not even a little bit. Alright, that one I think is the last one. Yeah, there you go. So every recipe on here has, or every quest item on this page has a working recipe. At some point, we are going to have to go through and make sure that they all the recipes actually work and that they're actually obtainable. And then we've still got these ones to do the food quests. Meeting the others. These are other animals. We got scallions and chives, did I? Where are scallions and chives? Oh, under here, right? Oh, you did. Oh, okay. All right, all good. I'm gonna say that is done as much as we need it to be done. And that. We get the burgers. Right, so let's smash these guys out real quick. So starting from the spice rack. One-time spice rack done. One toaster, please. So I need a stone button. I need a iron trapdoor. I need a bucket of lava. Do you have a bucket? Let's go and fill it with lava. Can I toaster me? That back. Alright, so the toaster is done. Now to make a fruit basket, we need any pressure plate. Plankaroos. Birch will do. Thank you. Make me a fruit basket. Bring you a fruit basket. Right, so that's done. Now I need a tool rack. Need a preservation chamber. Oh, ding. And a heating unit. Another one of these. Who dinged me? It was MC. Thanks, MC. Alright, so those are done. Gonna put them away. Probably not going to use most of those, but we'll do them anyway. So that gives us a quest reward. Oh, I missed the slush puppy. Ice unit. Did I? Hang on. I think you used that to make the other thing. There we go. Okay, so that's all of those done. Now we just need to make the basic hamburgers. Bacon mushroom burger, deluxe cheeseburger, bacon cheeseburger, cheeseburger, McPam. Basic chicken sandwich, a basic cheeseburger, and then a delighted meal. Alright, so those are all ready to go. They can go away. Right. So we needed steel stuff. Because we want to make the heavy engineering block. Oh, right. I was like just thinking to myself just then, I had the Electrum downstairs, so why didn't it work? It's because it's too far away. Where am I going to put it? I guess... Just gonna have to do something like that. Oh, no, hang on, I have an idea. What if if this was in the front, in the middle part of the room? Like if it lived there instead of in the corner, would that be close enough? That's a bit closer. No. So even though that's there, that's still too far. So let's say this is like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it's like 2 blocks too far away. Last thing I remember seeing was the clock reading 3:30 p.m. You had just awoken and jumped on stream, sleeping for almost 10 hours. Slept in my office chair. My butt hurts. Yeah. I'm gonna guess that it's probably gonna be more than just the butt. Gonna have all sorts of different aches and pains. You know what? Yeah, I probably could move the controller like right there. That's a good call, actually. Tailbone specifically. Oh, and I can take that too. Alright, so we've got our external storage. Right, which is right there. So I could... where's the controller at? There's the controller. Right, so if we put the controller down here, remove that. Place this. That, oh, of course that's not going to work. We have to link everything back in. Okay, that's filling back up. Okay, that's filling up. That's good. Okay, so we'll put that back there, that back there, and then we just link everything back into this again. What a good idea, Caddick. Why did I not think of that? Because that's why. There we go. Right, now, barrel-wise, limited oak barrel 1. If I put this here, that should... Oh, yeah, that's not going to make obsidian. There's no water on the top. Yeah, we can fit a lot more storage in here now. Because we can centralize it better. There we go. Alright, so that gives us obsidian too. So now we've got obsidian growing through there. Lock that back down. That back down. Gonna fill this hole back in. Now, the other thing is that the upstairs, we have a cable that runs down. It isn't going into the melters. That is a good point. There we go. All right. A good way to test if that obsidian recipe is working too. So they can go, and now we can get rid of this for a minute. Okay, so somewhere under the floor here is another cable. Remember where I actually put it. It is. Don't know why I dug that part out. Right, so this one here, this goes down into where the thing used to be. So we're going to take this out. Okay, so that goes that way. I'm going to grab some sand. Ooh. Okay, so that does have to stay. Alright, so at the moment we got a crafter set up there that was meant to be ready to point into machines. So what we might do... This could be where we set up like an XNet thing. So we could go up like through that pillar. I'm not sure yet. That is oak. Oak natural planks. Ooh, that's a bit framey over here. Okay, so what I'm thinking... we got the wrong type of counter. What I'm thinking is that maybe we can make like a beam. Like a wooden beam that goes across through the middle of the room. And that will carry the cable. It's actually easier just to go under, isn't it? I think we just go under. Right, so that would go along here. Because we can hide most of it this way. Okay. 2 spares, that's perfect. That can go away. Alright, now we need some iron McNuggets. I think that's probably enough. Some of these will need holes in them. We need at least 2 with holes. That obviously doesn't need a hole in it. There you go. Can't even see it. Is it even on? I don't know. It should be. I think it was all sort of like a dull grey before. Let's say that that is on. While I remember, did you set the perms on the level set? Oh, you know what? I didn't. Thank you for reminding me. I did not do that. That one? No, not that one. That's the one. So this here, we want to look for a tag, right? So we want variable exists. What's the tag for it, sub? Actually, I can just check. Like a events chat, there's sublimiter. We're looking for badges moderator 1. So we want variable exists. Variable name is badges moderator. No, that's wrong. No. Variable check. Badges moderator. Variable result is 1. Now what I want to check, I want to just test, hang on, test. I want to test and see if I type a message, do I have badges moderator? No. I have badges broadcaster. So there's another one. Mod. Mod 0. Turning chatter, no. Turbo. It must be mod, right? Is that in yours? No. Not mod 1 anyway. So Taliono does a test. Yep. Events. There's Subby. There's Taliono. So Taliono has badges moderator is 1 and mod is 1. Then Mastercrafter is there. He has moderator 1 and mod 1. Okay. Multiple condition, user and variable. I think that's probably going to be the best, right? So we'll do multiple condition. The conditions will be specific user. Hang on, I could copy these. Specific user, multiple condition, paste. This needs to be up here. Update goal. Okay, so multiple condition. We got specific user in here, so I can delete that one. And this one is check for Mr. W. Yeah, I'll move the multi up. Now this one, variable, that can copy into here too. Check for mod. Okay, so now if that goes up the top, that goes up the top, that goes up the top, that goes up the top. There we go. Then, so that is make sure mods and above are running this. Then we got message. Check for specific message. And yep, subby. Any true. String replace. Remove command from string. String trim. Remove spaces. Spaces from string. Variable insert. Set the goal level variable. The variable condition is that can go. Save and exit. Should be good. Hey Sam, how are you? Alright, so a moderator should be able to type exclamation set goal and then a number. Also needs set MC name command. I think it's a little bit of a... Oh, there you go. That worked. It's a little bit of a faff to get it working, MC. I'd have to... I think what I'm going to do... I might make a version of it, but use CCI 2.0 when that eventually comes out. Perfect. Thank you, Subby. Thank you for reminding me. Set goal -1 instantly broken. Well, that 999999 is pretty much broken it. All right. Well, that gets a bit of housekeeping done. This Deliciously Creative is a quest line that we do need to do. Because there are things that happen in this quest line that don't work anymore. Shall we do this? Let's try and do this. So we need brass. Is there a brass singularity? There is not. So zinc and copper make brass. We should have both of those. Zinc, yes we do. Copper, yes we do. Can I biff them in there? Stuff's happening. Smashed it. So this would be another one that it would be. I think it would be handy to have a singularity for this, but I don't know how to make the singularities work using Cube.js or data packs. How hard is it to make the rainbow furnace? I only need the core. The blaze rods. So blaze rods are not so easy anymore. So we might have to come up with another way to do blaze rods. Alright, I'm open to suggestions here for as far as blaze rods go. Because the only way to get them in the overworld at the moment... Oh, never mind. Yeah, you can do the press. Oh, hang on. Blaze rod. You can do this. You've been playing Minecraft for 45 hours, 35 minutes in hardcore. Sounds like somebody needs to sleep. The blaze powder is just sifting dust. So we could do something with that. I think I have a little bit of blaze powder. Dust. Oh, I didn't mean to get silica dust. Whoops. How about dust? Thermal machine that could do that too. I think you're right. Right, we need to sieve some dust. And then we've got to dump basically everything that comes out of that. Compacting recipe in the multi-press with the dye. That means learning new mechanics. Alright, I'm going to take those out because they're not much use to us anymore. And a majority of what's happening in here is going to get dumped. So I'll let that run for a little bit. I'll go and grab the filter that we need. The multi-servo press. Crafter. I thought I had that downstairs. Okay, so you reckon thermal. Do I have anything in here from thermal? So I've got the crystallizer. Crystallizer recipe. So if we take this and we say thermal, what's it called? Multi something. Multi-servo press. Machine press. Thermal machine press. Okay, so the ingredients. Does it doesn't need a fluid. The result will be blaze rod from Minecraft. And the item will be ID 5 times Minecraft blaze powder. Powered. Let's say energy is 2500. That'll do. Alright, so if we reload. Should be back. Now we go to Blazeland. Do not just like to sleep at night, like to sleep in the morning. I'm the opposite. I just like to sleep when I can sleep. Okay, so that didn't work. Cube.js. Errors. Reload. Not reload. Errors server. Failed to create recipe from thermal machine press. Ingredients 5 times. Unknown recipe type thermal machine press. Okay, that means we're probably going to have to look this up. So Cube.js thermal. There's thermal. Thank you. So that's thermal lapidary fuel, thermal pulverizer, insulator. Crucible press. This is the recipe we want. There doesn't seem to be anything specifically about the recipe. Okay, if we go back to here. So that's thermal furnace. Thermal sawmill, thermal pulverizer, smelter, centrifuge, the press. So this is his press recipe, and there's the one with a dye in it. So what dye would you use? What dyes do they have? You don't have dyes. What? Rod. None of those. Okay, multi-servo press. Let's just go to uses for that. So there's an unpacking die. Unpacking die. Packing die. Unpacking die. How come die doesn't come up? Die. I'm confused. They must be hidden. But why? You reckon the unpacking die? I mean, I guess technically you could put any die in there. You just tell it that you want it to have a particular die. There doesn't seem to be one for a rod yet, though. I guess technically it would be like a packing die, though, wouldn't it? Because you're putting 5 of these in to get one out. Or like almost a gear working die. I guess it looks like there is no rod die, but even if there was, you can't make one anyway. Powder from the rod. No, we're going, turning the rod into powder. No, we're turning powder into the rod. 5 blaze powder into a blaze rod. So we, if anything, we would be packing. Yeah, because there isn't a rod thing in there. So a packing die. But why is it not in here? So the immersive engineering ones are here. So they're not being hidden. Unless, hang on, let me just check. There is a thermal thing in here. This is the thermal configs. Is he specifically hiding? So he's removing the dust blends, removing fire charge recipes. He's added some recipes. But he hasn't removed the dyes. I'm confused. I think to avoid confusion, I'm just going to make the recipe not need a dye. We're going to use this recipe. We'll put it, we'll take it out of here. Save that, and in under thermal, we'll add a new recipe at the bottom here. Okay, so this is the output. So it's going to be Minecraft blaze rod. The input is going to be 5 times Minecraft blaze powder. Close that out of there. Save that. Oop. Reload. Reload. And use the immersive mold in the thermal machine. Probably not. God, what am I doing? Please. Okay, so there's the induction smelter recipe. 5 of those makes 1 blaze rod. Hang on, was that in the smelter? Was that not in the multi-servo press? I think I did that wrong. Yeah, I did that wrong. Hang on. Yeah, that's a smelter recipe. Whoops. Okay, so it needs to be press. Whoops. Multi-servo press. Multi-servo recipes. Sand or cinnabar? Cinnabar would be okay, I guess, because you don't really have many uses for cinnabar. Press an iron dust into an iron nugget using the coin die. Use an item as a die. They must have the thermal crafting / dies tag. Okay, so now we would have to add a tag to it. Okay. Reload it. Okay, so now if we go to blaze powder, blaze rod again. Oh no, whoops. Turn that off. Blaze rod. So there you go. Multi-servo press with the blaze powder. Alright. Dump that. This thing over here. Oh, hang on. I forgot to grab the filter. Pipes. This guy. Pipes. The pipes are calling. Alright, so first things first, we're going to set this to whitelist. So a whitelist is nothing. Then, I guess... it's only really those two. The rest of it we could keep. What do you use gunpowder for? Anything useful? Luminescence. And the rest of it is fine. So we're just going to filter out these two things. Add in that and add in that. Set that to blacklist. And it should hose those out of there and the rest of it stays. So the blaze powder is what we want to capture from this. This I want to keep running with ender pearls in it. Just let it go. Right. Okay, so let's have a go at making this thing. So we do have the brass. So this is one we're going to change. Our resident queen of cakes, Carpy, is really worried that you might need to live out the rest of your life without access to his famous sweet rolls. Team of engineers here at Cuboid Corp have pulled together a plan to appease Carpy and also allow you to eat as many sweet rolls as you can. I'm not even sure you like sweet rolls, but just in case you do, we've included this bit of the survival guide for you to consider. We've tried making this as easy to follow as possible, so hopefully you will find it instructive rather than intimidating. Scott, no. Save. Carby, do you mind being called the Queen of Cakes, or would you prefer a different title? So I'm going to attempt to recreate this using the same blocks so that we can take a screenshot and replace this with the right thing. Queen is fine. Find it funny. Perfect. Okay, so first thing we need is a brass ingot. Let's go and get the brass ingot. Plenty of brass. Oh, I finished the chapter. That's going to be annoying because that means every single thing that I do down the line from here will finish this chapter. I need, see, another one. Need another one of these. Yeah, this is the thing that Big Al pointed out to us the other day. Is that when you've got optional quests on a quest line that you've finished, then everything underneath here finishes the chapter. Yeah, it's the magma block part with the fan above it. This here, this doesn't work. So we need to come up with an alternative way of doing this. But I want to test the rest of it and see if the rest of it still works. Especially now that we know that we have a cow in a jar that works. Take them off optional. Yeah. The problem with that, though... Okay, I gotta do this for every single one. Hang on. Got a visitor coming. Hello. Alright, let's just see. Can we do the whole chapter? No. Alright. Sorry, chat. What can I say except you're welcome? Thank you. far as I know, there isn't any way to bulk select quests. But at least it is only just a couple of mouse clicks. What I wish quick edit and delete were not right next to each other. No. Checkpoint 6. Quick edit. Like right when I said it, I knew it would happen too. Alright, quick edit. Just do that one. Yes. Quick edit. Edit. Two to go. Don't do that. Edit. Optional. And the last one. Optional. So now they are not optional. Which stepping up their ads. Are they? I have very little control over what ads you see, Nuggy. Okay. So I need to make sandpaper, which is still just sand and paper. That's good. Sandpaper. Mostly bug killer ads. It's interesting. Must have got a lot of money from a bug killing company. Rose quartz. Right, quest done. Rose quartz. Polish it up. 3 hands. Done. Oh, you need 4 of them. Whoops. Seem to have lost my metallurgic infuser recipe for reinforced alloys. What? Aeronax! How you doing, Aeronax? Thanks for the 7 months of subs, dude. Do we have a mod that can type exclamation set goal 0? Thank you. Thanks, Carpy. You might kill me here, Aeronax. You might kill me. How's your streams? Ah, I looked at the top of my screen. How's your streams going, Aeronax? They're good? Where are they going? They keep popping up on the bench there and like looking into the distance. Yeah, I need to tell it to ignore Mr. Wigglybot. It shouldn't ever happen, but it clearly did. Okay, so CCI. So if it's looking for a specific user, I should be able to add in another specific user condition. And this is inverse match. I look up Mr. Wigglybot. So it just needs to be not Mr. Wigglybot. Ignore the bot. Oh, what? Reinforced alloys. For this recipe? Hey, Amaron. Seems to be okay for me. Hey, Angel Shine. How you doing? I'm just gonna do the full 8. There we go. Alright, so that's 8 of those. And then we'll get a few spare of those. Alright, fancy funnels. Hang on, we need to read these. See if there's any other references to somebody that we need to change. A little bit tired. Bit too little sleep. Yeah, I'm actually the same. This morning I had a power cut at my house. Which woke me up. And then was unable to get back to sleep. Alright, depot is the work surface that can hold items to be processed / worked on. The design that the engineers have come up with requires a total of 3. You need to supply 2. We've had a spare one lying around that you can have. Sandpaper is made from, well, sand and paper. The main reason you will need some is to make polished rose quartz. Rose quartz is made by covering nether quartz with a redstone dust in a crafting table. It has unique properties that manifest once it's been polished. Make polished rose quartz, hold some sandpaper in your offhand and rose quartz in your main hand. Use them both to rub together until you get polished rose quartz. Key to the design of the sweet roll factory will be brass funnels. They work in essentially the same way as andesite funnels, except that brass funnels can have filters applied to only allow specific types of items to pass through them. Still attach them to an inventory in the same way, but there's a little slot on them once placed that allows you to put an item filter on, or a filter if you wanted multiple types of items to pass through it, and you can use your wrench on it to change the direction of operation indicated by a small arrow on the top. Cut! Yeah, to get me to snore on stream. Alright, I need this guy, which means I need iron sheets. Iron, let's take 32 of these. I'm getting that like it's constantly raining thing. Hi. Big Al. Turning off the rain there. Thanks for that, Big Al. Hola, Big Al. Definitely go faster. Always turn weather cycle off. Yeah. Yes, because technically we're technically we are just testing. Must be in the UK if it's constantly raining. New Zealand too. Oh, yep, that's exactly where that was meant to go. Off in the first pack by default? I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, it's Ty. Hi, Ty. How you doing, buddy? How do you do? All I can think of is how bad Clarkson's Farm's going to be in Season 4. The new heart mode is adorable. I like the heart mode. I like the wave. There's quite a few emotes that look good now. But we need to still try and keep the old stickman thing in there as well. Right. Okay, so that's doing that. We need to go over here and make some of these guys. These. 2 electron tubes. Brass funnels. Okay, so this is done. Key to the design will be brass funnels. I think we've read that one. Okay, so checkpoint 1. These are the items you will need for step 1. You will also need 10 building blocks for this step, plus 26 more for later. And you might also want a small cogwheel and a hand crank so you can get your first bit of wheat flour. Remember to scroll in for a closer look at the example images if you need to. OG Stickman Alive, wave is super cute. I like the wave. Just the old emotes, they were designed by 4 different people over different periods of time. So they were not consistent at all, and that was the one thing that I wanted. I wanted a consistent set of emotes. Went to use your wave emote and another channel saw this and thought to myself, what is this? Yeah. There are some other changes coming. We just gotta figure them all out. Okay. I stare into this thing because I needed to make something else. That something else was called
Trivia!
A trivia question. Tie. Category is Boomer Music. Difficulty Easy. Whose 1971 hit song starts with the lyric, "Wake up, Maggie, I think I got something to say to you." For the OG ones? Yeah, I just needed something consistent. Rod Stewart is correctamundo. Oh, I remember. It was this stuff. The block of cellulose. So I want to make that into cellulose bricks. Take a stack of them, thank you. Where's the music? Is that music not playing? Oh, it isn't playing. There you go. It should be playing now. My apologies. You're the first one to say something, Ty. It's been almost 2 hours. Okay, so we're going to build this over here. Because in the pictures, it's all done this way. Oh, and I need shoots. Late September and I really should be back at school. Hi, Fluffy Bunny. That's not the right shoot. That shoot. There we go. So that should be the next chapter. Right. So start by placing down the 10 building blocks as shown in a 4-high step. Place the mill on top of the 4-high step. At this point, you should probably temporarily attach a cogwheel to the side of the mill. The shaft should be vertical so all the gears mesh together. And attach the hand crank to the top of the cogwheel. Saying random words in your ear. Throw some wheat into the top of the mill. Turn the hand crank for a bit until there are no more signs of the wheat being crushed up. Then use a bare hand on the mill to extract the contents of the mill. You need at least 1 wheat flour and 1 wheat seed to set the filters on the brass funnels. 1 step down from the mill, place a depot. On the opposite side, place a trash can and 2 blocks down with a chute above it. Trash can 2 blocks down with a chute above it. Once those are in place, you're ready to attach the brass funnels. Start by attaching a brass funnel to the mill on the side above the depot. Put a piece of wheat flour into the filter slot as shown. On the opposite side, place a brass funnel onto the mill above the chute. Put a wheat seed into the filter for that brass funnel as shown. At this point, you can test the system again, throw in some wheat, and when the mill finishes processing one, the funnel should now automatically place the wheat flour into the depot and toss the wheat seeds into the chute, which in turn will insert them into the trash can. Sometimes they make sense, hopefully at least some of them do. Okay, so we're going to build this now. So that is 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to build it over this way so it's closer to our storage. Hey, AK. He's got depot. The depot, right? Forgot to mention, I finally managed to finish watching Three Body Problem. It was pretty good. Even managed to watch Eric next. I didn't dislike Three Body Problem, but I think it could have been better. But having said that, I still do want to watch the next season of it. So I guess they did enough. Okay, so I think that's the same as what he's done. Then he's got the wheat flour on the front and the seed on the back. All right, I need some wheat. Do I need the wheat itself? Is it bad when I say I like the old Wiggly more? No. All opinions are valid. It did fluffy, yeah, but you need the first wheat seed to give it the filter. Wrong too. Yeah, all opinions are valid, even incorrect ones. Okay, so that there. Let's do that without something in our hand. Okay, so this should be empty, and then the wheat should have fallen out into there. So if I take that and put that into there, now we have the matching filters. And we go down to the next step. For this next step, you'll need some wooden stairs, a bucket of water, and an encased fan. So the fan we have, it's just one wooden stairs. The thing here's the thing I'll tell you, right, about the stickman guy, is it's very hard to make a stick figure expressive. You can't really give it expressions, and that's part of the reason that we have started with a redesign. A bucket of water. Bucket. Very bad at recognizing emotes. Thought an emote from a fishing channel was a fish until I was told it's a house shoe slipper 1.5 years later. I think they do look pretty similar. Well, they would look pretty similar. Okay, so we're up to here now. So he's done this. So the fan is pointing towards the depot. So he's built this out. Oh, it's still up there. All right. The fan is there. Restarted the pack and the recipe for reinforced alloys is back. Well, that's weird. That is weird. Okay, so that's there. So we've done that. Right, the first stage of processing wheat flour is to wash it to get dough. Let's fix that. Wash it to get dough. In this step, extend the building block steps to be a total of 3 blocks wide. Place down the encased fan as shown. Flame. fan blades towards the depot with a single gap in between, and then place down some stairs in the orientation shown. You should now be able to use your water bucket on the stairs to waterlog them without water running all over the place. Save. Ten out of 10 for unexpectedness. Right, so we've done that. So this is up to here. Checkpoint 3. Before moving on, you might want to place some wheat flour on the existing depot, the one for washing, and then attach a hand crank to the back of the encased fan, then spin it until the wheat flour on the depot turns to dough. You'll need a piece of dough to set the filter on this new brass funnel. Okay, so we still have that. Plop that on there. Hand crank. Not even working. Get up there so I can see if this is actually working. Huh. That doesn't work. That does. The direction of fan blowery is important. Right, dough. It might replace. Okay, so we've done that. Next step: place down a second depot one step below the first one, and then attach the brass funnel to the side of the first depot. Place a piece of dough into the filter for the new brass funnel. What this does is ensure that the wheat flour will stay on the first depot until it is turned to dough, and as soon as it is changed, it will be placed onto this new depot ready for further processing. So this step is what we're doing now. Go depot, we go brass funnel, place the dough in there. Okay. Next up, checkpoint 4. We're about to hook up the first 2 processing stages using 4 small cogwheels and a vertical gearbox. I'm 1 cogwheel short. There you go, 4 small cogwheels. Okay. So connecting stages 1 and 2. Remove the outermost building block on the top step next to the encased fan, and replace it with a vertical gearbox. So this guy, this becomes a vertical gearbox. I think that has to go that way because those two are going to join together. Replace it with a vertical gearbox. Make sure it is aligned as shown in the picture with the connection next to the connection for the encased fan. Use 2 small cogwheels to connect the encased fan and vertical gearbox, and a further 2 small cogwheels to connect the mill to the vertical gearbox. So we'll check that. We'll just make sure that that is what I was picturing in my head. Do that for a sec. So that goes there, that goes there. And those 2 go there. So far, this is the same. Checkpoint 5. Now that we should be able to automatically make dough, the next stage is to bake it into bread. Luckily, doing that is just a case of blowing hot air over it. So just another encased fan and a campfire will do the trick. P.S. You're doing great. Have a cuppa on us. Okay, so I was waiting again. Encased fan. And a campfire. Oh, what the? Angel shine, turning off the rain. Thank you. The Rangel shine. Okay, so that is done. Have a builder's tea. Don't mind if I do. Thank you. Okay, so we are up to here. Place the encased fan with the blades facing the depot that will be receiving the raw dough with a gap between the encased fan and the depot. Then place down the campfire between them. Done. Okay, now this is where we get a little bit more complicated. For this next bit, we're going to connect up some more rotational power and set up a mechanical belt to move the bread to the next stage of processing. You'll need 4 small cogwheels, 4 shafts, and a mechanical belt. I don't have enough planks for that. Let's go and fix that. Rain puts the campfire out. God, did it? Just one more thing to consider. Oak. I've got heaps. Okay, so we'll take those. Okay, so we need 4 more of these. Checkpoint 6. Complete. Quest complete. Okay, so we're going to make this guy. So you and you go there. And then it's these two next to each other. Imagine if it does. There's probably a mod that does do it. Okay, and then he's gone out 3 and up 2 more. This would be here, and we didn't make. Oh, we did make a belt. Belt. Okay, so that should be the same. Right, start by placing down the 4 small cogwheels as shown in the picture. Attach 3 shafts to the bottom cog, leading to under the bottommost depot. Use a few more building blocks to build out a little from the bottom step and place down the final shaft. Connect the shaft to under the bottom depot to the one a few blocks away using a mechanical belt. Ensure that you have some bread available. Place down the brass funnel onto the depot and add bread to the funnel's filter. You can test that this will work by putting some bread on the bottommost depot, attach a hand crank somewhere, and then give it a spin. The belt should move away from the depot, and that should pull the bread onto the belt. You might need to temporarily remove a gear to be able to use the hand crank or attach some other form of rotational force. Ensure that you have some extra blocks at the end of the mechanical belts. For now, we need them to back up when they hit the end of the belt. There are mods that make torches burn for a while and then go dark. I'm sure someone has made campfires go out in rain. I am sure that they must exist. They must. Okay, put that on there. I can. Alright, that gives me my bread. Or it will. Takes ages, man. Give me that back. Oh. Okay, I can't take that back. We're just going to have to let that cook. Whoops. We're also down to our last hour for the day, too. Last hour. He's got another one here with the bread on it. Bread. That should work. Check. Right, now we need a spout. To turn bread into a sweet roll, we will need to use a spout. I happen to have a spout. We can remake that one if we need to. Spout we have. That goes onto the end. So we're up to here. Place the spout above the final section of the mechanical belt. Done. Then we need a cow and a jar and a basic mechanical pipe. Right. For this next step, you could use a tank and bucket in milk instead, or use a deployer with buckets to automatically milk a cow, then use a drain to extract the milk, pump it through the pipes and so forth, or even just use a rancher. You are welcome to upgrade to any of those later on as you see fit, but in the meantime, here's a suggestion. Use a cow and a jar and a mechanical pipe instead. If you're wondering how to get a cow in a jar, you will need 4 things: a milk jar next to a wall, a cow standing on top of the milk jar, and an anvil to place above the cow, hence the wall. It's easier that way. The anvil will fall onto the cow and force it into the bottle. Don't worry though, it's totally safe. The cow will slowly produce milk forever, making it a useful, if slow, way of getting the milk you need for the factory. Okay, so the mechanical pipe we should have. We do. Just need one of those. And then we need to make a new jar. I want to keep the one that I have. Going up in chat to see when I use the heart emote. It does get confused. It seems to happen a reasonable amount that the bot gets confused about what who said what to who. Right, where's a cow? Whee! Who was that monkey border? Second. Bring more cows to me. Guess that's 121 was released on Friday. Nice. Oh jeez, calm down guys. Almost had mushrooms. You can hit them with more lava again, right? And they turn back. Jar. Anvil. Alright, that should be quest done. Ecolib 121 was released Saturday, so I can work on weekly mobs when I'm back from camping. Nice. I haven't seen a 121 pack yet that I want to play, so... But it's nice to know that it will be ready when the time comes. We did fix the milk jar with the help of MC. Thanks, MC. What was the fix? So the default config, for the cow in a jar, config. Out. I see you. The older cow in a jar. I mean, you could still do it that way, Angel Shine. It's just, you know, getting the timing of it right. But when you've got skills, what's the name of the mod that has a cow in a jar in it? Cooking for blockheads. Alright, so cooking for blockheads. I think it's this one. Yeah, this here. So by default, cow jar milk per tick is set to 0.5. And when it's at 0.5, it doesn't do nothing. So, even though it's set to enabled, yeah, 0.5. So, MC said, change that to 1. We changed it to 1. It started working. Like, it makes total sense. But why would they have it enabled, but the config disabled? Why? Yeah, the ability to pick up the cow is, yeah, that's a huge plus. That's true, Angel Shine. That's a mod called Carry On, which we've sort of tweaked and twoken to get into a position that is handy for us. I need the configurator. Use the mob imprisonment tool. That works too. But Carry On is quite handy for that. Oh, whoops. Let's try that again. Push, pull. Okay, now it's working. So that should hopefully fill that up. It did. Okay. Okay, so we're here. Once you have a cow in a jar connected to the spout using the mechanical pipe, ensure you set the pipe to extract from the jar by using your configurator on it. The spout should start filling up with milk. Correct, it did. Okay, checkpoint, your first sweet roll. As soon as the spout has enough milk in it, and assuming the mechanical belt is moving, the milk will be sprayed downward onto the bread in a delicate pattern, resulting in a lovely sweet roll. You will need one in the next step, so don't eat the last one just yet. In the meantime, here's another cup of tea to celebrate your success. So, now we need to see if this recipe even works. So we're going to disconnect that briefly so that we can rotate that. Did pour out. What did we get? We got a sweet roll. Quest complete. Another builder's tea. Okay, now it wants a 1x1 oak drawer and a brass funnel. For the final part of this machine, you will need a brass funnel and a 1x1 storage drawer. I wonder if I should set that to be oh, hang on, what? Hang on. Why do we need another brass funnel? That could just be just a funnel. But I wonder if we should set that to be a sophisticated barrel. You know, or like a either or situation. Big deal. Alright, so brass funnel. Okay, so now he's just going to remove that. He's got it facing away from us. But you can't see it in this screenshot, so we're going to flip it. Ah, true. Yeah. MC raises an excellent point. So is one higher. That goes there. Is that right? Yeah, I guess that is sort of inside of that. Okay, so now we've done that. So in here we go. Botany pot's missing. Hopper botany pot. Okay, so we're going to edit that. Because it's terracotta hopper botany pot now. So there's hopper botany pot. You get a farmland and a wheat seed. Okay, in reality, you could use any kind of storage for the sweet rolls so long as you correctly set the filter on the brass funnel. Or you could use a storage drawer as the filter and just use an andesite funnel instead of a brass one. Okay, so now it makes sense. It's part of the quest line. We recommend, however, that you place down the storage drawer first and put in the sweet roll you kept aside. This will ensure that only sweet rolls can be moved off the belt and into the drawer. You could then swap out the brass funnel for an andesite one if you wish, or stick with the brass version like we did, simply because it looks better. Just attach the funnel to the side of the drawer facing the belt, and that should work just fine. At this point, you're essentially done. All that's left to do is supply the mill with wheat and attach rotational force from somewhere. You just need to ensure that it is enough to perform both the washing and cooking stages correctly, both in terms of blowing in the right direction and far enough. If you find that things are going backwards, you should really only need to put in an extra gearbox between the source of rotational force and this contraption, or connect a different cogwheel. Okay, so far that is fine. And there was a trivia in there too, Malvac. Alright, this trivia question is Gen X music. Difficulty is easy. What band broke up in 1986, leading to a prolific solo career for George Michael and a non-existent one for Andrew Ridgeley? Wham! Wham is correct. Wham, bam. I'm a man. Okay, so while you could find some other way of feeding wheat into the mill, including a farm powered by rotational force, you can also make use of a hopping bonsai pot. Growing wheat to provide a slow and steady stream of wheat, which, when combined with the slow and steady flow of infinite milk from the cow in a jar, means you have a slow and steady supply of infinite sweet rolls. Our lovely Queen of Cake's chain would be so proud. An encased fan, magma block, and switch to turn. This is what we're going to remove. So if we take this out, because that doesn't exist anymore, we change that to copy. And then we could just remove this image. Instead of having to retake a screenshot, we could just remove that image. But before we do that, let's just see what happens if we try small water wheel. Nope. REM. Have hopping bonsai pots? Yes. Yep, they were in the original too. Okay, now we need to see. Everything is going the wrong way. Now it should all be going the right way. So hop a bonsai. Huh? You. Right, so we could take a screenshot of that. Oh, wrong. Quest book. So this is basically the same. Wait, I might not worry. I might just remove that thing and then you just add rotational power. Some of the wheat into the mill. Some steady rolls. Not OSHA compliant. Yeah, we would definitely get pulled into that thing if such a mod existed. That can come off. Alright, do we replace the screenshot? Or do we just tell them single water wheel in the right orientation? I'm going to say that. Edit, description, PS. A single water wheel placed in the right orientation. Wow, orientation can run this entire machine on its own. Replace. Okay, so we need it to be daytime. Anybody willing to daytime it for me? Thank you, Big Al. Just for the sake of right. Now we get a clean screenshot. Screenshot. Oh, geez, Faz. Timing. Thank you, Fabs, for the 100 bits. try it. Okay, so now we need to go to Right, so there's the screenshot. We could trim that down a bit. So let's use the cropping tool. That's not the cropping tool. Oh, we got to select first. Whoops. Whoops. Right, now we can crop. And now we're gonna save. Hey, Sword Flare. How you doing? Oop. Thank you. Okay, so this here, we're gonna edit that. So we need to place that image into that space. So it is called create underscore sweet underscore roll underscore step underscore power dot png. So we're going to take that out. We're going to move it into Cube.js. Nope. Nope, that's going to go into config. Oh, where is that going to go? Cube.js assets. Cuboid Outpost. Cuboid quests. Cube.js. Textures. Quests. Oh, I found it. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so that pastes into there. Yes, replace that file. Okay, now if I save and quit. Have a release date for the update yet? We're getting very close, Faz, but there's a couple of... There's one really bad bug. I have to wait for that to get fixed. Actually, I can show you what the bug is. Making a new one. We're updating the old one, Sword Flare. We're using this as kind of like a practice for maybe getting into making our own pack. Maybe. But the old one was stuck in 1.16. We're updating it to 1.20, which means that there's more things that you can do, but there's also a couple of other limitations that have been introduced. We're getting close though. But before we go in, what I'll do is I'll show you what the bug is. And hopefully it's an easy fix. But it's specifically with one bugged item. Sorry. Excuse me. The item is essential for progress in the game. Really enjoy the pack. Yeah, me too, Favs. We've done a pretty decent portion of the quest line now to getting that all in line with itself. So we're not that far away. So we're going into the test world. It should be nighttime, I think. Yeah. So we're going to time set day first. Okay, so this item here, this is the one that allows you to travel between dimensions. Right, so this one takes you to the nether. This one takes you to the end. This is the overworld one. This is the cuboid overworld. Right, so you'll notice my inventory is quite full. Right, but if I right click on this one, My inventory is empty now. Empty. Right, now that's pretty bad. Yeah, I don't know what's actually happening to your other gear. No, because like if I go into normal mode, right? The same thing. It's gone again. Yeah, so I mean maybe we could just remove that, but it's not the only problem because this is the one that takes you to the end world. Yeah, this is specifically with the mod, but the mod is Cuboid Droid Support mod. This is the mod that runs the whole thing, and these here are the way that you get from dimension to dimension in the pack. Right? So the end goal of the pack is to go to the overworld, which is down... Where is it? This one here, a new beginning. So you make all of these things to make this. That takes you into the Cuboid overworld, right? Here's the Cuboid overworld thing. Here's the teleporter. I right click it. Nothing happens. Right? Survival mode. Nothing happens. It's fully charged. So this is pretty bad. This is fixable by just removing it from the game and telling people to use the waystones. There's another bug here. So if you look at the height that we're at, this so I'm standing on a block. It's at 372.8. 372.8. And if I go to the end, right, here I am in the end. 372.8. Oh, look, all my stuff's back. Oh, well, look at this. What's this guy doing here? And if I stand on top of it, look at my coordinates. I'm at 372.8. So for whatever reason, it's making a new one of these in the end, and it seems to only be in the end. Like if I go to the nether, there isn't one at that same location in the nether. Right, so here we are in the nether. Right, I'm at 72, 3, 72, and 8. So it should be here. There's nothing here. And then this is me testing. Getting back to the overworld. Right, now I'm back in the overworld. And look how long this is taking. Right, this takes about 25 seconds. Right, there was a spider walking around. But we're still not back in the world.
Trivia!
Trivia from Valentine. Right, now we're back in the world. Right, but where are we? And have a look at the map. The map shows us in the nether. Right, but we are... Right, we are underground. Like, we were down there. So this item is bugged at the moment, and it's fairly essential to the progress in the pack. So, so this is one major thing that's going to hold us back. All right, the trivia question is the categories: millennial music, difficulties medium, featuring a giant Diet Coke / Mentos explosion. Whose song "Pork and Beans" won a Grammy Award for Best Music Video in 2009? TP command in there for now. That doesn't solve it though. I can't release a pack with one of the major portions of it busted like that. And Weezer is correct. The mod maker has been made aware of the problem, yes. Well done, Jethead. Weezer is correct. Okay, now, if we go back to that deliciously
Trivia.
creative. That's loaded. Now we should have our new screenshot in there instead of the old ones. And there you go. Valentine trivia question. Category Gen Z. Shows and films. Difficulty medium. Who is the food enthusiast known for his fantasy world of Flavortown and reviewing diners, drive-ins, and dives? Okay, so that quest line is done. We're going to complete it. Done. Guy Fieri is correct. Guy Fieri. Wow, that's up to 14 already. Wow. No idea how to spell his name. That's, you spelt it correctly. Yeah. Guy Fieri. Sweet roll. We've made... happy. We've made an old man very happy. We... Tactical. Platypus 100 bits. Thanks, Tactical. About to say the guy with the fire haircut. I would have accepted that, Valentine. Less of the man, more of the queen. Thanks, Tactical. Oh, can somebody... Oh no, we lost our boss level. Uh-oh. It was about that. And... There we go. Whoops. Didn't know that you can put a casing on the... Oh, that's not... It's not boss level. It's boss bar. There we go. Didn't know you can put a casing on the cogwheels. Yes, you can. Yes. I'm pretty happy with that. That's going to run automatically on its own. Need to go shopping for a crown. Any reason to? No, just for, just, it looks a bit tidier. Oh, a gigantic waving emote. Oh, it looks pretty cool. Thanks, Tactical, for the massive emote. Alright, so this is one that we needed to fix, right? This is a quest line that needed to be fixed. Now it is fixed. Yay. This is one that we're going to come back to. I'm not going to do this today because we spent so long looking at making sure all the recipes were there. We could try doing dirtying the dishes, or at least making like the bakeware and the saucepan and the pot and the roller. And then we could hook up our storage system to the thingy, and that might get us somewhere. Also got a few seeds left. I might have to move the K's over to there. Maybe the J's and the K's go in there. Off to a meeting. Have a nice rest of stream. Thank you, Taliono. Enjoy the meeting? Question mark. Enjoy the meeting? Right, one roller, please. Oh no, that's on cheat mode. Delete that back off. All right, one roller. Oop. No. It's not right either. Okay, one roller is done. One pot. Oh, I didn't grab it. Pot. Pot is done. Enjoy. Thank you. Oh no, enjoy? Yes. Make it into a game. See how many times you can do something. Hey, Casino King. Okay, so those should all now be unlocked. Gravy. And the idea would be is that down the track we can use our storage system to get the next step of that ready. Okay, meeting the others. We're not going to do that one yet. These need more cows before we can progress. This here wants us to make netherite furnaces. Oh, let's go and check on our sifting. We were sifting, specifically looking for blaze powder. So we could probably dump bone meal. Can we do anything with bone meal? Make bone meal back into bones? Should you be able to make bone meal back into bones? My dog? Anybody can rename the dog? Got enough channel points? Could be yours. The price is right. Okay, do we want to make the press? Angel Shine, rename the Wiggly. Yeah. Let's change color. Very cinematic. Alright, anyway. Half an hour to go, guys. Half an hour to go. Right. Do we make the press thingy or do we make this press thingy? Should be asleep right now. Hey, it's happens to us all. I should be asleep right now. Right, heavy engineering blocks done. We did start doing this the other day, so we should finish. We're doing heavy machinery, metal press. I need 1 piston, 2 steel scaffolding, and 2 conveyor belts. 2 conveyor belts. Okay, so steel scaffolding. Steel rods. Steel scaffolding. Oh, I was waiting for a quest notification, but it's not a quest. And I needed a piston. Book. And 2 conveyor belts. Okay, so leather is our current issue. We might need to make a redstone furnace. Wrong. Whoops. Redstone furnace. Machine frame. Tin gear. That. Copper gears. Machine frame. Should be able to do that now. Bricks. Alright, so clay. Not gonna hurt to have a stack of these. It'll be the same speed anyway. Then we probably need to think very seriously about the rainbow furnace. Oh, electrum. Nickel. Might be able to just put these downstairs in their machine. Nice. All right, you have that. Give me these. Invar and bronze. Those are 2 more that we have to make. And I think that would be almost the end of that thing. Right, redstone furnace. Before we commit to that, let's just make sure we haven't made one already. Yep, we haven't. So, redstone furnace. That should be a quest. Is that a quest? There's a thermal. It's there. Okay. So, let's smash that out. Let's get another copper gear. Copper G. Gear, thank you. Right, there's the basic gears quest done. Then we need to make another machine frame. Ay, ay, ay. Right, machine frame. Another tin gear. Tin. Machine frame. Got tough luck because I tore my muscle on Friday and craned your neck on Saturday. How did you tear your muscle? I've done that before. It sucks. Okay, redstone furnace, fluid encapsulator, sawmill, pulverizer, sequential fabricator. Pulverizer we have. That there. Pulverizer. Howdy, Sir Puggles. Howdy. Flash. Alright, it's a leather. That should mean now that I can make the belt. Conveyor belt. Done. Wait, no, I need the engineer's hammer. We also need the power gens. Can't watch how messy that wall is. That one over there. We have yet to begin to tidy that up yet. There's been other more important things at hand. Okay, so 2 scaffoldings. One with RS. Oh, that, yeah. That's also similarly positioned for future endeavors. Perfect. Nice. That can go, 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 that can go. So can that go? That's not that bad. I do need to run power over here, but we're going to be making XNet over this side. And hopefully tidy things up a little bit. That's the plan anyway. They can go, that can go, that can go, that can go. Okay, now we need to make power. So I'm going to make one of these guys. So I think we should make patterns for those. It's not a mess, it's lived in. Thank you, Carpy. Recently made a metal press on Techopolis 2 and felt sad knowing that I could make it from memory. I recently tried to make one from memory and realized that I forgot. I thought that I could. Turns out I cannot. Okay, so we need this as a recipe. Then we need this as a recipe. Then we need this as a recipe. So all the rest of it should be available to us. Just made one? Yeah, but not from memory. I know the basic shape of it and everything. It's just the one that gets me is I can never remember if the redstone one goes here or here. But the rest of it I can do without looking. Alright, so if I want to make this... perfect. Okay, now redstone. Is it redstone that you use or redstone blocks? It's redstone. You need 160 of them. So I'll take that, that, that. You make that for me. Okay. Now that we probably don't strictly need this anymore, but right, that's filling up. Now we need to make the thing for it. I need the press mold. I need that guy. That means we need the engineer's blueprint, and I need the tool. Turn it on and off. Yeah, that's true. Can confirm. Right, do I have wire cutters? Yes, I do. So I need that, and I need this. Then I need steel. Is it? Hang on. It's 3 steel plates. I have no current steel plates. 16, 15 of them. Then we need the hammer. I actually think... No, you can make a recipe from that. Where's my engineer's hammer? Oh, there's a steel in here. Whoops. Okay, hammer. I'm gonna do 15 of these. We're gonna make a few of these. Come out of there, you go in, you go in, you go in. Right, so I need that guy and I need the plate. Wires. Packing and unpacking. Bullet casing. Gear. We'll do a gear while we're in here. And packing. We're never going to use most of these. We just want that. Then we want to biff those on there. Ah. Just checked. I guess that the support level today is at 22. At, I guess 23. It's actually at 22. So I was only off by 1. That was weird. Alright, there we go. So that's ready to, like, mold things. Oh, hang on. Oh, that was weird. Okay, so now we're going to go back to... Which one were we doing? Wasn't thermal. Wasn't power. Oh, the chest. Yeah, we were trying to make the netherite furnaces. Okay. Didn't know you were a magician. I am. It's true. Netherite furnace. Can we make netherite furnace? No, because we don't have obsidian. But if I look in here and I say furnace, I should be able to say I want netherite furnace. But. And there it is. Quest complete. Netherite furnace. Netherite furnace smelts an item every 0.25 seconds. That's 40 times faster than a standard stone furnace. It's an upgrade from the obsidian furnace. That's true. Then we need to make a rainbow core. So we need another netherite furnace to do that. But we can upgrade obsidian to netherite. So if we look at these, we could start with just a gold furnace and then upgrade it tier by tier, hopefully. So gold becomes diamond. Diamond becomes emerald. Emerald becomes obsidian. Obsidian becomes netherite. Alright, so now we got 2 netherite furnaces. So I should now be able to say, I would like to make 1 rainbow core, please. Oh, now we just need the glass. Okay, so blue stained glass shouldn't be too difficult to do because we have easy access to blue. Add from diamond to obsidian. That's a diamond to crystal and crystal to obsidian. So there was 1 extra step. Right, that's blue. Now magenta we don't do. Green we could do because we have cactus. Do. Obviously got more potatoes than any one man should ever eat in a lifetime. Green dye, green stained glass. How much glass do I have? 16. Okay, we're gonna make some more glass. Do I have an importer? I do have an importer. Alright, this is gonna make this a bit easier. More taters. Right, that stuff should all be pouring into here now instead of just out onto the ground. Come on, brain glass. Should be going up. 34, 35, perfect. Alright, so all of this can come out of here. And, so green stained glass is done. Now we want red. So do we have poppies? We do. Might do 2 of those because we need to do magenta. Means we need more blue. Magenta, which means we need more pink, which means we need white. Pink. Right, magenta dye. Magenta. Then we want to go magenta glass. That is done. Then we want purple glass. Purple is blue and red. Blue and red are easy enough. Just get like 8. Then the red one. Beets. Oh, I think I have beets. Books. I have books. Looking 12 minutes left in the stream. 12 minutes. Alright, purple. So purple, that's done. So we need orange and yellow. Orange. So orange glass. Yellow glass. Alright, put all those away. And then we can say 1 rainbow core, please. And a netherite furnace. Don't know why it doesn't want to put that second one in there, but there you go. Rainbow core. Task complete. And we make the rainbow furnace. So we should be able to do that. Rainbow furnace. Rainbow furnace is done. So now we just got to do these power ones around here and we can change that out. So I'm going to remove this because now this is too slow. This will do a stack at a time. That means now that doesn't need to be there. This can move. Smelting factory can live over there. Leave that as it is for the time being. Alright. They can go, so can you, so can you, so can you. And them, and that. And those. Nice. Okay, so let's do this stuff. Alright, so this guy needs a furnace. Right, wireless heat transmitter is done. Then we need to make this guy. Wireless heat receiver. Done. Oh. Nice, we did another chapter. So we got those 4 left. We'll smash those out quickly. Need a smoker. Smoking. That needs a furnace. I think actually we're going to need... Let's make 4. Oh, we run out of paper. Sugar cane? Plenty of sugar cane. I added a mod, right? See how the item is like wobbling? I added this mod. I saw Generic be using it. I was like, oh, dude, that's cool. But he made a point that when you're normally when you pick something up in Minecraft and you go to put it down, you sort of put it on the slot and then click it down. But this thing uses like the exact point of the pointer. So it doesn't want to put down, like normally you would be able to put it down like there because it's in the slot. You have to be like the mouse pointer has to be in the slot. It's a little bit frustrating. But it's a cool mod. I like the mod. Another one, complete. Because like, for example, if I pick up the configurator, see it leaves a trail. Ooh. Ah. Quite neat. Right, speed augment. See, I just did it again. I tried to put it down. And this one is the blast furnace. So we need smooth stone. So let's go stone. How many stone do we have? 47. We only need 3. So now, oh, I haven't got any. But you have this. That linked? It is linked. Then you have that, and then they go in there, and that's done. So the thing that's holding us up now is our importer is too slow. Blast furnace. I think I'm going to turn that mod off, much as I like it. Alright, that's another one done, and then the last one is the smoking upgrade. Smoker, paper, page complete. Alright, so that's done. So we're smashing through this now. We've got quite a lot of stuff done. We've finished a big chunk of chapter 2. Most of the rest is food based. Like this hamburger stuff, we need ground beef. Means we need raw beef. So we need more cows. I wonder if we should, if I put storage drawers over there, I could do that. But the fish farm, yeah, the fish farm is a little bit crazy, actually. I might have to adjust it. Because I've got so many ink sacs in here. Hey, Pajama Llama. You can use tofu. You're gonna make tofu. Why is there only 2 cows? Oh, because I took one for cow in a jar purposes. Okay, let's have another look at that burger. Basic hamburger. Soy sauce. So just some sauce and ground beef, which can be from raw tofu, which is firm tofu, black pepper, and soy sauce. Tofu you get from silken tofu, which you get from soybeans. Do we have soybeans? Hey, Zoe. Just in time. We're getting ready to wrap up. Right, we're looking for soybeans specifically. Don't know that we have soybeans. No, man, I'm doing things. So chia. In the wrong spot. Cassava is in the wrong spot. Oh, Big Al making it daytime. Thank you, Big Al. Mustard, nettles. Yeah, so we don't have the seed we need. I feel the need. The need for seeds. Alright, I'm gonna start moving stuff around again. We want the K's. Yeah, let's try and alphabetize real quick. So that's A. That's a G. G's gonna end up down here somewhere. So A. That's a B. Hang on. If I go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, that would only get me to O. That's not enough. Asparagus. Agave. Agave goes before both of those. Coffee bean. Sweet potato. That doesn't belong there. That's chia. 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 Bell pepper. Okra. Wow, that's another one that doesn't belong there. You, so much for my ordering system. Bean, grape, kiwi, cattail, corn, jicama, Brussels sprout, garlic, broccoli, huckleberry, cantaloupe, cactus fruit, cabbage, arrowroot, industrial hemp fiber is an A to K, alfalfa. Okay, so agave comes before alfalfa. The rest of these I think are correct. Arrowroot comes before asparagus. Then we've got barley, which is probably correct. I know I have other B's. There's Brussels sprouts. B, are you a B? Bean is a B. Bell pepper is a B. Specifically for bees. Broccoli. Huckleberry. Cantaloupe. Cactus fruit. Cabbage. Bamboo is a B. Kale, corn, cactus, carrot, ginger. Okay, so bamboo, Brussels sprout, barley. Okay, so bamboo comes before barley. Barley looks like it would be next. Sorry for not replying. The move had you so tired you slept through. Turning in my assignment right now, so I'm banking on the fact my teacher is asleep. Right, I'm with you. Okay, barley, bean, bell pepper. Bean would be before bell pepper. Then broccoli would be before Brussels sprout, leaving C as our next thing. So we're up to C. But it is 9 o'clock. That's 3 hours. Didn't fill the bar today. That is fine. Who shall we raid? Carpy's just started. We went to Carpy last, like, Thursday or something. Whom else do we have? Modded. What about Kai Extreme? Oh, hang on. Did I see somebody just starting a sky block? Nope, I see someone just standing in a sky block. They've been live for 5 hours and they're just standing there. Okay, we'll go with, if this guy is actually live, we'll go to this guy. Oh yeah. Working on AE2 stuff. High Extreme. Thanks for stream. Hey, thanks for watching the stream. High Extreme. Here we go. Let's do this. Let's jump in there and say hello. If you are not following and you like what you see over there, please do hit the follow button. I'll be back tomorrow. It will be about 3 hours earlier than whatever the current time is for you guys now. Hopefully I will see you then. Until then, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for the subs and the bits today. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for hanging around after the raid. If all you did was lurk, I appreciate you guys too. Have an excellent time zone wherever you are. And we will see you guys tomorrow. All right.